We were just like any other people living a normal life in Washington State. I was going to school every weekday. My mom was going to work every weekday as well. My dad stayed at home watching over my little sister. It was all like this after every day. During weekends, we would go out and spend time together by going to parks or just spending time together at home. Then something happened. My mom was going to China for work. When we were going from Washington to Chengdu, we had a lot of problems. Some had to deal with moving and some had to deal with people, where people had bad manners, so we tried to stay away from them. And going to places was a hard time as well. We had a lot of boxes to move as well. Since we were also moving overseas, there was a lot of hassle back and forth. We had a lot of problems when we just moved in. School was pretty hard because no one knew me, and it was hard to get around with a new school. We weren't also really used to Chengdu living, where we couldn't understand the way of living in Chengdu. We weren't used to all the food, since all the Chengdu's food were spicy with numbing in them, and none of us even knew about spices with numbing effect on them. We also had to use taxis to get around, but the people stole our taxis, so we couldn't get to places efficiently, and ended up at destinations very late. After some time, we got all over our problems. So when school was hard, I tried to make new friends and go to competitions and try to win them. In 2011, I won the lower elementary spelling bee and got a plaque for winning the event. With the taxis, we got a van, as well as a driver. So whenever we needed to go someplace, we just had to call the driver, and the car would just show up in about 10 minutes or 5. Also, after some time, we got used to the spicy food, and we're all good with the spicy food after some time. When moving to a new country could be tough, there could be good things that come out of it. With adapting and solving problems could make your life much more exciting and more enjoyable with different cultures everywhere around you. So, we just moved to Shanghai for not that long now, and we are now going to redo that whole process again.